Okay.
Evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It is getting ready to no longer be evening yet. It's scarcely on my Tuesday morning. Hey, can you go get the rest of my jugs?
You said what now?
Can you go get the rest of my jug, my water bottles?
I would, but I'm in the middle of a sign.
Howdy, howdy. Howdy. I hope everybody is doing cool. Um, Today has been a glorious day, per usual. Well, no, I'm not going to say per usual, but it's been a good day. Few little hints and twinks in between. But all in all,
Somebody made
no.
home of the Dims Debbie.
Did your brother put some bread in the oven?
Why?
Because the bread is really good. How many you put in there?
Couple.
Just two?
I said a couple of probably like 5 or 6, 7 maybe.
Just put. Hold on.
I want something sweet.
Um,
You have nothing sweet. I made a big mistake.
no, I have rum cake. You know those rum cakes I like?
Where?
It's in my bedroom behind my bedroom door, sitting where my shoes are. You can eat one. I'll find another one. Here, wait. I need to take my water bottles up to the lady lounge. And in particular, take this bottle right here. Take this bottle and pour into that little plant thing. Because Kitten likes to drink the water from there. Yeah. This one's full. Why did you bring this one back there?
Oh, this one's up.
Which one's full? Is it? Okay. So all in all, today was good. I went to the dentist.
Oh, your teeth okay?
Yes, of course, my teeth are wonderful.
Better.
They're splendid. But you know, the doctor wants me to get that. Where did you get that water pick?
He gave it to me.
How much was it?
I don't know.
The insurance covered?
I think so. I thought he was just being nice.
No, doctors just don't be nice. Your father's insurance paid for that. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I'm just gonna give me one.
You might have to carry one by yourself.
Cause she asked me, did I floss my teeth? And that kind of made me feel like, what, floss? How dare you?
Floss.
I was like, I floss like three times a day, and I brush my teeth 3 times a day. I was mortified. These are all my water containers for my plants. Alex, come in here and put this parchment paper up, put this lemon juice up, put this hot sauce up. Put stuff back where you find it. Son, I put this stuff. If you don't put stuff back where you find it, don't use it. I'm very serious about that. Keep an eye out for that bread and stuff.
That rum cake will be nice.
Okay, it's behind my door. Don't take the butter rum cake.
We got some.
Okay. I don't know why my son does that. No one wants to hear his fucking music. He's back in town from work. Here, you can have this one. This one is the Kentucky rum butter cake. So anyway, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to the Lady Lounge late night edition. Today, along, like I said, your prosperous day. I went to the dentist, hence all these beautiful teeth that are mine. Okay, someone insinuated the other day that these were implants. No, they're mine. They're just straight. Everyone does not have crooked teeth. Everyone did not suck a thumb. Maybe some dick, but not a thumb. You see? But anyway, today was fine. Dentist, meeting on the phone. What else? Sat on the phone and laughed about Halloween and things like that. My son texted me and said, well, today's the big day. And I'm like, she's in full labor? He goes, no, it's just her due day. I was getting ready to get very excited. I was like, oh, that just because the doctor says one day, the baby might not come. Now, they don't let you go too much longer, and then they'll induce you, or you'll go into labor. Whichever one, this will be my second granddaughter. Very excited about that. What else happened today? My oldest daughter went to the dentist where she lives. She had to get some dental work done. We're praying for her because she wasn't feeling good afterwards. What else? Maddie's doing fab. All the other kids, they're doing fine. My oldest boy is here for a visit. He's here to Sunday. Aston is doing fine. We went to PetSmart today. Also, we ran by the bank. We did PetSmart. We went to Costco, and I was so thrilled to go to Costco. And I was even more thrilleder, if that's a word, to see that they had those lobster rolls. Now, I've seen a lot of people on my Facebook posting these lobster rolls, and I'm like, it would be just my luck. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hey, son, I really need you to do me a big favor, and I'll let you drink 2 of them. Go look in the car, not the truck, in the trunk. I'll open it and get those Martinelli's apple juices out. Oh my God. Okay, so what's today? Monday. So Saturday. I talked to you all Friday when I was down in Maddie's. Didn't speak with you all on Saturday. So Saturday,
We made a pilgrimage, me, Maddie, one of her roommates. We made a pilgrimage to Costco because the girls wanted to buy some things. And behold, what did they have at Costco there that they don't have here? Martinelli's apple juice by the case. So I bought Maddie a case. I am so sorry. You all know that at nighttime my internet gets janky. Please forgive me. So, anywho, I bought some apple juice. When there, I brought it back and it's been in my trunk of the car since yesterday. Because when I got in here last night, I folded some clothes, put my belongings away, and I literally got in my very comfortable bed and I went to sleep and I slept really good. Nothing sleeps like your own bed, I promise you. What else happened? Oh, I took my Olympic shot today. I was due to take it Thursday. So consequently, I got sick on Saturday. The sugar dropped. Let's take a look at these martinellis. There we go. Mm. So good. They were $11 for the case. If I was to buy these at Whole Foods, they're like 20 some dollars for a whole case. The only difference is at Whole Foods, they're in a glass bottle. A little bit fancy. So your brother went and got those Martinelli apple juices out the trunk of the car. Can you please take the rest of those ginger ales, put them in the sleeve, the soda sleeve and put those Martinellis in the refrigerator and put me 2 in the freezer. I told your brother he could have 2, but you know he's gonna violate and drink like 4 of them.
Yes.
But he knows not to eat those lobster roll sandwiches because tomorrow I'm doing the smoked salmon. We're gonna eat some leftover rice, and we still have peas, and I want to make some more of that Brazilian bread.
Okay.
Okay, great. I might even season that tonight, and I have to cut my flowers down. These are all the ginger ales you have left.
Yes.
Who's the Alex? Put them in that one, and put the apple juices. It's crazy how he like just comes home and like,
What if I told you that most of these were me?
oh well, I would still be like, how did you drink that many?
Because I'm a fat boy with low blood.
But you're not fat.
I know.
Well, stop saying that. That irritates.
I get upset. I didn't get upset when I make jokes.
I mean, I don't get upset when you make jokes, but like, obesity is not a joke. You know, your mom is fat.
You're fat.
Yeah, I mean, on the scale for my height, my body mass index, the doctor said I was fat, but she didn't say it like that. She said it kind of nice.
She said it in a way that wouldn't make you want to punch her. Got it?
Wait a minute. Let's stagger them. Wait a minute. This one goes this way. And put this one this way. And this one this way. And that one that way. Yeah. And then just put the other ones in the refrigerator. Put me 2 in the freezer. Huh? Yeah, I know. Well, put those in the refrigerator. And grab my and can you grab my fresh flowers out the dining room? I left them in there because I got busy and I need to cut them. I don't trust my oldest son. Something's telling me he's gonna drink more than 2. I don't like gluttony. That's what made me gain weight, gluttonous behavior. Thank you, my dear. There's a lot of flowers. I'll set them here in the sink. Let them get some water. And then I will do a fresh cut. So anyway, what else happened today? Nothing really. I had a extremely interesting business meeting. And, you know, what's so amazing is ever since C19, oh my God, why does my son do that? Ever since C19, people have been quite the cats out in the hallway. Oh, the window is open in the back? Okay. Can't set the alarm yet. But the meeting was very, it was a good meeting. There was no problem. I know I'm seeing, but if I'm seeing, I'm seeing. Bear with me. The meeting went really well. What I can say, people are fucking crazy, man. I'd be like, huh? I'm like, cut it out. Just fucking cut it out. But they seen things, make sure my car is locked. They seen things our way, and that's the way we wanted them to see them because that's the right way. Because I find that I feel like I'm a very fair person. I don't I don't speak on bullshit. I like to speak on things that are substantive and things that are of probative value. And today was one of those days that a melanated person was trying my patience. But thank God for attorneys. Because what you're not going to do is play with me. And you're definitely not going to play with them. But a bit worked out. And that was cool. That was cool. What else happened today? Nothing. Nothing at all. I love just going shopping, doing a little cooking, getting my teeth whitened, and talking to Princess on the phone. Talked to my girl Princess today. And she talked to me yesterday while I was driving in from Maddie's school. We had a very good conversation, full of laughs. I told her a joke last night, and the joke has been stuck in my head. And we're thinking about getting some shirts made. I'll let her talk about that. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it, but it was really funny. Um, it was a tacky yet funny joke, and I enjoy having conversations with her. Princess has a lot going on. It's all good. Um, Hold on, I gotta fill my cat's water bottle all the way up because Alice didn't do it. Here, honey, he didn't give you enough water. There you go. You want it all the way to the top, don't you? There you go. Yeah, so me and her talked on the phone, and we talked on the phone this evening, and it's really crazy how Princess and our time goes. Because she was literally, I'm watering my plants. I'm sorry, guys. Princess was literally just getting to her car from class this evening, and I called her. She was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Hey girl, hey." And we talked. And she has a lot of exciting things going on with her in her life. And, you know, I'm very happy for her, getting her education, pursuing her career, um, going into a possible endeavor of a lifelong commitment of something else, which is for her to discuss, not me, but it's good. You know what I mean? Um, what else? We just laughed on the phone. I did tell her I would possibly go to a Halloween party if she finds one. I might get out of the house. I might put on a costume. What? I don't know. Probably something like a cat. I know it's kind of sickness. I love animals. So yeah. What else happened? Oh, I posted something on my community wall. It's from a year ago. It's from another YouTuber who did like a breakdown, a ladies talk of the book The Davenports. So I put that up, and I sent something to Princess so she could put on my community wall because I don't know how. Okay. but she has some other things to do before she puts that up, and she'll put it up. Basically, Dina sent me a like almost a study guide for you all to look at. So when we do have the discussion about the Davenports, and don't forget, the first Davenport book is already out. The second, the Davenports book, comes out on November 12th. So, like I said before, if you haven't read the first one or have listened to it through audiobook or Kindle or whatever, check it out. It's a fascinating book. It's about Black people, and depending on how your imagination is set up, it's just a really good read because you can see it if you have an imagination. It's almost like you could see it, you could feel it, you could touch it. You know, you could smell what's going on, and it's a very descriptive book, and it's very well written. And I would like for us to be able to discuss it. The Davenports, I put some posts up about it. So please check it out. What else is going on? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I would like to really talk about the current things that are going on the news with a certain somebody that was in music. I cannot discuss anything right now. Sorry. But it's not bad. It's not bad for me. So I can't. But what else is going on? I haven't been really following any Hollywood stuff or anything like that. Um, you guys know me. I watch documentaries and murder mysteries, and I cook and shop, and that's basically how my life is set up. And on my Facebook page, which my Facebook page is exclusively for family and people that I've known a very, very long time, and people that I emphatically trust, because I don't even play that shit on my Facebook page. You play with me on there, I probably show up to your crib, but or send somebody there. But that's a different story for another day. Um, so I post something about the Menendez brothers, and I got a lot of people coming under my comments, people I've known for a long time, and they're just like, what their father did to them was absolutely horrible, and this and this and this and this. Yes, it was. I am not saying it wasn't. Abuse is not, here comes this mom. Abuse isn't good. But what shocked me was the fact that, are they missing that these two young men, hi one, hi my love, are they missing the fact that these two young men killed their parents in a very brutal way? For the love of God, the son, the oldest son, went behind his father and shot his father, and that man's whole eye came out. And one of the documentaries that I seen said that while the police and the coroner's office was there and the evidence techs looking over the scene, the father's brain fell out of the large hole in the front of his face. They shot their mother's hand off, some fingers. They shot their mother in the back of her head while she was laying on the ground. What is the justification for that? There is none. There is none. I'm a firm believer that if you are adamant about what you did, why try to hide it? Why try to hide the gun? Why clean up the blood? Why establish an alibi? Then you go on a shopping spree. It don't make no sense. I have friends who have been through some things in their lives. I have been through some things in my life. I have some friends who've been through some atrocious things in their lives. But not one time did they ever think to off their parents. Now, this is California, remember? And apparently they're going to be having like something with a trial again or something. I promise you, sitting right here in the lady lounge with my cat as a witness and you three people at 12:15. It don't make a difference what evidence they believe they have. 30 years later, almost 30 years later, they're not getting out. Okay? They're not. And anytime one of the children are recorded talking to someone on the phone, and this woman recorded his conversation, and he basically confirmed what the prosecutors knew out of his own mouth. They're not getting out. I doubt very highly they would even get a reduction in time. That was capital, premeditated murder. Period. And though the allegations that were made against their parents were absolutely insidious, you still don't kill your parents. That's just my personal opinion. You may have a different opinion. In my opinion, you don't kill your parents. If you are at the age of 18, 19, 20, leave. Now, where the question is the leaving part. These are kids who were pampered all their lives, grew up very well to do. How prepared were they to go out there and take care of themselves? Hmm. It was premeditated. They went so far as to get a car. They went so far as to have a friend get a gun when they could have left. Even the youngest son, who was, I guess, a senior in high school, which made him maybe 17 or 18, could have left. If the family knew, if anyone in the family knew that this is what was going on in their home, maybe they could have went to them for refuge. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this what you got going on. Let the father threaten. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Threats can only go so far. Threats can only go so far. It was just watching it and just the reenactment of it all. I was just like, this is crazy. And you all know I'm not a Bible thumper, but there are certain things in the Bible that I do believe. Honor thy mother and father for your days long on earth. Their days are long, but their freedom has been compromised by the decisions that they made. And other than life, breathing, your heart beating, you're able to move your fingers. The next most precious thing in the world is your freedom. You could be homeless and you still have a degree of freedom to walk where you want to walk. You might not have the freedom, the financial freedom that you want, but you have the freedom to move around wherever your feet or a bus can take you or a bicycle can take you. I got locked up once, okay? It was a while ago. I was locked up for 8 hours. It's the worst fucking 8 hours of my life. And that's when I was just like, I ain't never doing no dumb shit. Now, in between, I did a little dumb shit, but it wasn't dumb shit to snatch my freedom. I'm just saying, child. I bet you they didn't even go look at this fucking bread. Now, I posted those Brazilian cheese balls bread. They're so fucking good. The first time I ever had one was at
I didn't notice that chicken not so long ago.
They are so tasty. What happened was I made some of these with dinner this evening, and they were so good. We ate them, but I also took the time to make my husband some lunch to take to work with him tomorrow. Okay. Don't eat all of those tonight. Your apple juice, it's not cold, it's in the refrigerator. You only get those two right there. Well, there's one right there in front of you. Two. No, absolutely not. Put my cold one back in the freezer. Alex, you didn't take the one out the silver freezer? There it is. That big bag of ice. What is that? It's what? Hey, Aston,
Yep,
do we have any more like the Saratoga waters left?
I am not sure.
Yeah, we do. Can you put some in the refrigerator?
I was in one.
Thank you. Ginger ale is so good. I don't know who invented ginger ale, but whoever did it, they deserve a prize. But yeah, like I said, I had some friends who were seemed like they were kind of, you know, it's like I'm sympathetic, but then it's like, how sympathetic can one be? They killed their parents. Now, if it was one of those things like they were battling their parents, like their parents had them tied up and they were trying to escape the clutches of their parents and they were being starved and they had to fight their way out and they that happened to their parents. My sympathy would probably be different. But you blow your dad's head off and you guys go buy 6 Rolexes. Hmm. Does that seem like a grieving person? Let's see. No. I'm not gonna lie to you all. I would be taken aback if anyone that I know in passing on YouTube or that I associate with who has children, if I woke up one morning and they said this person was gone because of their kid, I would be like, what the fuck? It's some kids out here, and a lot of people don't want to believe it. Hold on, you guys, because I don't want to belch. Excuse me. Ooh, my throat made that little throat sound. That was weird. But fucking ginger ale is strong. A story about a kid here in Chicago. I forgot this little fucker's name. Picture this, and it's a true story. He lived with his mother. I believe his mother she was well known in Chicago. I think she may have owned a hair salon or something. And he was an aspiring rapper. And he hired some guy to kill his mother. And the plan was set up. He comes to the mother's building. He makes it into the apartment. And he did not know that the mother's gentleman friend was there. A fight ensues, but he ends up killing the mom. And Fast forward, they're investigating it. They think it was the boyfriend. Um, the boyfriend ended up, it wasn't him. But how they caught, this I gotta be careful. How they caught the dude was through surveillance and like earphones. Yeah, earphones. They weren't the mamas. They weren't the boyfriends. They weren't the sons. Do you know that the earphone, they took the earphone and they gave it to the crime lab. Now, is that spilling over? I don't know. So, Chicago. Oh, it's spilling over, y'all. Shit. I overworked the plan. We have a dirty laundry. Okay. All right. There we go. So, here in Chicago, we don't have an official crime lab per se. We use the Illinois State Crime Lab, which literally is like right down the street from my house. They send it to Illinois, crime lab through the state people. They swab the earbud or like the little headphones, because I don't think they had like the little ones, that we have now. And they were able, through epithelial cells from your ear on wax, to extract a DNA profile. So once the police start putting all the, 2 and 2s and 3 and 3s together and 4 and 4s, they were able to get, they were able to find out who the headphone belonged to. Okay. And not only that, dude's baby mama tricked on him. Why? I don't know. It was probably like he was fucking with another bitch and she told on his ass. But with her corroborating that she drove him to that woman's house and his earphone being found in that house with his epithelial cells on it. Guess what that did? Guess what it did? It gave the police probable cause to put out a warrant for his arrest and bring him in and question him. So they bring him in. They question him. And when they bring him in to question him, let me just give you all a little tidbit. When the police, okay, FBI, DEA, ATF, or even maybe Homeland Security, when they finally bring you in and they want to question you, do you know why they're questioning you? They're questioning you because they have evidence. Yeah. You know what my husband told me? He said, we get a person in the box. We already know the answers. We're just going to ask them to see how far they dig their own hole. Believe me, when they have you in there, they know. If they pressing you to answer some questions and you don't want to answer them because you invoked your right to remain silent, which means they have to stop the interview. But this guy, they had him in the box and they basically questioned him. Where were you here? Where were you there? Where were you? And da da. And he giving all the lies. I was with my baby mama, and I was here, and I went to Harold's Chicken. I did this, and I did that. That's when they dropped a bomb on your ass. Actually, they slide that envelope across the table. Believe it or not, they really do that. And what, what's the envelope? Oh, a picture of you going to this woman's apartment building. Yeah. Now, they swabbed him when they were questioning. The DNA test came back later, but by then he was already locked up. But Shorty asked him to kill his mama. He promised him some money. How come he only gave that man $70? But once his mama got killed, Shorty decided now's the time to really live like a rapper. He out here buying cars, flashing money, flashing his guns, doing low budget ass videos, all off his dead mother's money. You know why? Because she wanted him to learn to work for himself and provide. And everything I've ever heard about his mother, that she was a really good mom. He was just a spoiled fucking brat. I think when you kill a parent, it's called infanticide. I think that's the word. Being married to a cop for 20 some years and then having two younger brothers who work for those three little letter people, you just learn things. But there are certain things you don't have to learn. And doing your parents in ain't fucking cool. And Lyle and Eric Menendez probably still ain't getting out. I can pretty much guarantee that. They were smug and they were pompous. They felt like, I got this. Oh, they'll believe me. Well, a lot of people feel like that. And you did somebody in. If you feel like you were vindicated with what you did, stay there until the police get there. Do it and call them. And tell them what you did and wait for them to get there. Because if you don't have shit to hide, wait for the police to get there. They didn't. They tried to cover it up. But the gruesomeness and the severity of the crime was complete overkill. You shot your parents with 12 gauge shotgun with buck shells in it. Hell, the hole already goes in this big and the hole coming out is about this big. It took off like this whole part of that man's fucking face. Absolutely, positively, no justification. The only people I would lay down, and I mean this from the bottom part of my heart, you come in this house, you fuck with me out in those streets. That's it. That's all. To me, personally, they were spoiled. They were entitled. Oh, I got a belch. And that's just fucked up. Period. The little boy in here in Chicago who killed his mama, his ass in jail for the rest of his life. Young, going to jail at 18, 19, 20 years old. And they give you life without the possibility of parole. See, Illinois, we used to have the death penalty. We don't have it anymore. California still got that shit. If there hadn't been extenuating circumstances with what the parents had done, and there had been a few people that had corroborated the boy's story, they would have got the death penalty. Yeah. But guess what? Sometimes there's a thing called a living death. And a living death is when you ain't free. Okay? You ain't free. All 6 people on here, how y'all doing? Good evening. And thank you for being here. We might have a lot of commonalities with certain things, but the 2 biggest commonalities that we have, all 7 now of us are alive, and all 7 of us are free. Mm-hmm. Mm. Tell my children, treasure your freedom. Treasure it. Embrace it. It's the little things. Good morning. Do the right thing. How are you, sweetie? It's the things that you think are little things that are big and bold about life. Being able to take a shower when you won't. Being able to walk to your refrigerator at 3 o'clock in the morning and open it and scratch your ass and get a ginger ale. That's freedom. And those kids who do shit like that, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And I was roughly the same age as the oldest brother back then when they off their parents. My biological father and my stepfather who raised me are not here. And I wish they were. My grandparents are gone. I have my mama. And I'm very happy with that. And yes, my mom could really get on my nerves from time to time, as parents often do. And as children get on their parents' nerves. But I couldn't see myself. And me and my mama done had it out, baby. Couldn't see. Hell no. Nope. Hell, if everybody took Eric and Lyle's route, some of us wouldn't even fucking know each other. Cause somebody would be locked up. You can't have YouTube in jail. I don't think. I don't know. I be seeing videos of motherfuckers in jail with phones and all sorts of shit. I don't know. Maybe those minimum security places. But, whew. But I was a little, like I said, taken aback. Because one of my girlfriends that I went to boarding school with, I love her, but I swear to God, she wrote me a whole fucking dissertation. And I said, yeah, I read it. And you still ain't changing my fucking mind. You know why? Because it's my mind, it's my opinion, and everyone has one, just like assholes. But how would they have felt if that had been like they brother, they sister, that they children done did this too? Oh, fuck out of here. But hey, that's just one broad from Chicago's opinion. You don't do that. Why are you just sitting there then, cat? Just heinous. But we'll see. It's a lot of little trials and shit going on. Guess what we're gonna do? We're just gonna sit back and watch and see. That's all we can do. But one of the most important things to take out of everything that's going on with court things that are coming up and all sorts of things like that, there's another more important thing that's going on next month. It's the presidential election. Yeah. It's pretty fucking important. I'm not going to tell you all who to vote for. I will tell you to exercise your rights to vote. If you have young people in your house or neighbor kids, nieces, nephews that have not registered to vote yet, please register them. Allow them to make their own political choices. Don't make political choices based on what you think about a candidate. And let's pray and let the chips fall where they may. I wish his mama still here. She was a good mother. Girl. So, yeah. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And guess what? People will reap. People will reap what they sow if you don't get out and vote. I am waiting because I have a few comrades who said, I'm not voting for nobody. I'm like, you're not voting for nobody. I ain't voting for nobody. I'm like, okay. When some get cut off, when some get cut off, and it got cut off by the person that you didn't vote for, either one, I don't want to hear you crying. You voted yesterday, I'm going to do my early voting. I don't want to deal. It's really kind of bittersweet because Maddie isn't here. And we usually, ever since Maddie turned 18, we go vote as a family. And then we go out for dinner. Because we go in the, in the evening. But, early voting and whatnot. But I'm probably going to go vote. I want another voting experience like Obama ran. I've never been so proud to cast a vote. I've never been so proud to be Black. I've never been so proud to see so many young people vote for the first time. Like, it was crazy. And when I lived in my old neighborhood, when Obama ran, I remember the place where we were going to vote, they had a mactrometer. I forgot how you say it, mactrometer or what, like a metal detector. And we and my husband, our kids were small then, small. So and one of the little neighborhood guys was getting ready to walk in, and he seen a sign that said no guns. And they would want, woo, woo, gotta walk through the thing. This motherfucker lived parked right in front. He was like, damn, B, hold on. He walked back to his car, popped his trunk, took a gun out his waistband, and put that motherfucker in the trunk and came on in, and he made his vote count. And it was just really beautiful to see because it wasn't just black people. It was white people, it was Asians, it was Hispanics. It was just good to see that many people rallying around one individual. It was pretty hot. It was pretty hot. Um, and I was here in Chicago where he lived. The shit was on fire. It's beautiful. And it was the second time. And you were like, damn, he can run a third time. Hey, OG Patrice, greetings and salutations to you too. And every time you say greetings and salutations, you know what I think about that movie? With Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock, and Wesley Snipes was in it. And that's how they greeted everyone. Greetings and salutations. I forgot the name of the movie. Now you may want to figure out what the name of the movie is and try to go find it on cable and watch it. But yeah, I just know who aren't going to say they weren't going to vote. And that's, if you don't want to, fine. But my thing is, for the love of God, don't complain. Don't complain when shit don't pop how you want it to pop. This is a scary ass election. Shit, y'all know I got a house in the Dominican Republic, right? Fuck around and go live in that motherfucker for 4 years. I'm lying. No, I'm not. But register people to vote. Well, you don't have to register them. Ask. Ask. I think one of my biggest things with this whole election and just the things that I see that are going on, it's the women's reproductive rights thing. I guess a few months ago, there was a young black woman, and where was she? Maybe in Florida or something. She was in one of those states, and she was sick. She was pregnant, and something was going on with her. And if they had did something to her medically, she would survive, and she didn't survive because of whatever it was about. Demolition Man. That's it. Thank you, Patrice. And every time you say greetings and salutations, that's what I think about. But yeah, and that young woman died. I don't know what it was in. She's a black woman. And I just find it so very interesting that there's more men in government than women, that they want to have so much say over our reproductive rights, over our bodies, what we can do, what we can't do. When did it become your fucking business? When? That's scary. But you know what's even more interesting? They don't. Oh, I got a belt, y'all. Oh, and that one was they had a little stank on it. I could smell that chicken I baked. I think I smelled a little lemon garlic in it. But anyway, who are you to tell us as women what to do with our bodies? It's not your fucking business. We don't tell men what to do with their penises. Penis remains strong. When Lorena Bobbitt cut off her husband, John Bobbitt's penis, and she got in her car driving mad with a dick on her seat, she rolled the window down. She flung that motherfucker out the window. I'll show him. Do you know that the motherfucking, they asked her, where's the penis? Ma'am, where is his penis? And she told him, I drove that way. Do you know they deployed a fucking search party to go find his dingaling? And they found it, and they put it on ice, and they got him to the hospital, and they reattached that motherfucker. That's how much power a penis has. That men will band together and go look for another man's dick. But y'all want to tell us what to do with our bodies. Want to tell our daughters, our aunts, our mothers, our nieces, our cousins, our grandbabies, our granddaughters, what to do with their bodies. It's not cool. There are many that would like to see us back in the time when non-Black women didn't work. Hello, I be a domestic girl, segregated schools, all sorts of weird shit that we as Black people, I don't think we ready for all that. Mm-mm. I grew up in a predominantly Black yet mixed neighborhood. And I thank God for that. I love my people. I love people who look like me. But in order for me to better understand the world and understand people and understand culture, sometimes you have to go live in other places. I was just telling Madison, roommates, and Maddie, the other day when I was down at her school, I said, this school was not made for you all. And it's not an easy school to get into. So the fact that you guys are in school here as young Black people, stay in school, get that education. Oops. Stay in school, get that education, and live long and prosper. You want this light on? Now these are for my husband because we ate all the other ones. Oh, he could take these to work with him. Okay. Ooh, we still don't live on the same community. That's why you left. Baby, that's something else.
Oh, but I forgot this deal.
That's scary. That's really scary. It's reality in North Carolina. And you know what's crazy? Fuck. Oh, that bread is so fucking good. But anyway, my baby girl got accepted to North Carolina A&T, and she really wanted to go. And her father said no. First of all, we felt like it was too far away from her, too far away from here. And secondly, everybody ain't ready for the South. Now, as a child, I went to the South a lot. I went to Mississippi in the summertime to see family. But the small town that my family was from in Mississippi, it was small. I was kind of taken aback when me and my cousins went. And mind you, this is like in 70s, 80s, and me and my cousins went into town. Oh shit. We went into town and my cousins were like, they were saying yes ma'am and no sir and shit like that to these white folks. I just didn't understand that being from Chicago. Mm-mm. I was like, why y'all talking to these people like y'all slaves? And they were just like, that's just a southern thing. Now, growing up, I grew up saying yes ma'am, no sir, to, you know, my parents, elders. But just like random white folks, I was like, what the fuck? And it tweaked me out because they were like, they would want to go to like just go to town, like get like shit candy and shit, and they would be like, we need to get back before it gets dark. I'm like, and I'm thinking, oh, it's hot. I'm thinking we gotta go and get back because I'm thinking we gotta go and get back because it's getting dark and there ain't no street lights down there, especially in the deep south. On those little cold ass country roads. No, because they didn't want your black ass in town after a certain time. That's why I was just like, ooh, I don't think I can live down this motherfucker. I visit, but I ain't living down here. No, sir. My family is in Mississippi and Louisiana. And I visit. I can't live in the South. Hi, my love bug. That shit just ain't for me. Absolutely not.
Yes.
Shit, I grew up in Chicago. Chicago is very segregated. Ooh, y'all still got sundown towns? Girl. That's wild. That's wild. Hey, hey, shut up. Stop making that sound. I don't give a fuck. You're making that strange sound. It made me feel uncomfortable. Fuck me.
What's talking to me like that? Mom.
Ouch. Fuck. How's this? It's pretty. But I broke my nail. We gotta fix my nail. Sam needs to get back from China. I'm waiting for my nail guy to get back from China so he can do my nails. Hold on. Oh, so the guy who does my nails, his name is Sam. He's been doing my nails for 12 years. And Sam, his parents, whom he hasn't seen in 11 years. And oh, yeah. And I believe can't, I don't like anyone else doing my nails. Shut up, cat. Oh, we gonna know how cracked it is under here in just a minute. As soon as this glue hit this shit. Oh, that shit really hurts. Yes, it does. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, wee. That sundown thing is crazy. But you know what? That's why Black folks, that's why we learn to entertain ourselves with music, with having Friday night fish fries, you know, with even having backwoods ass juke joints. I promise you on everything I love that's true and holy. When I was 17, when I was 17 years old, and I was in Mississippi, I had a cousin named Johnny May. And, you know, being in Chicago, now I'm 17, I'm used to getting out excitement and shit. Johnny, like, you want to go to a juke joint with us? And I was just like, juke joint? What the fuck is a juke joint? When I tell you, we walked down the road from my cousin Mariah's house and we cut over a motherfucking path and there was no paved roads out that motherfucker. And walked back. Like I was like, why are we walking back up in the woods, bitch? She was like, girl, you scary city girl. You know, I'm like, whatever. Closer we got, I'm hearing music. And you would be surprised at how they had shit rigged. And they actually had a motherfucker back there singing the blues. And they had drinks and they were serving them out of fucking mason jars. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. And then I seen the movie The Color Purple. And when Harpo and his old lady built they juke joint back in the woods, I was actually able to say I've been to a juke joint before. But I didn't know no shit like that existed. Hell, when I was younger going down to Mississippi, Shit, we had just sit in the house and whatnot. Play. They had a pond behind their house. We'd go swimming and shit. They had one of those ropes that you could swim and jump off into the water, shit like that. Did shit on the farm and whatnot. Pick eggs, chase chickens, and shit like that. I didn't know that I knew on Friday they would fry fish and have spaghetti and coleslaw and just all sorts of southern fare and eat. But I didn't know about no damn juke joint. Those motherfuckers was back up in those damn woods, drinking and just having a funky old time. I was like, "Oh, what is this?" She was like, girl, this is a juke joint. I say, so basically it's a nightclub. She's like, she just laughed because she knew I didn't know. And I didn't know no better. But I had a good time. Best food in town. Be at the Oh yes, and you know what? They had chicken there. They had fried chicken, they had fish. You can get fried chicken and fish, and they had some side dishes and shit. And somebody made homemade fucking moonshine. I was just like, well, I be damned. Being a kid from the city, you don't know shit like that really exists. I didn't. I remember when I got back to Chicago and told my mama, I was like, they have a bar in the woods. I'm sorry. My mama laughed at me. Oh, my mama laughed so hard. She, right, the modern day hole in the wall. And we got some nice holes in the wall here. I just got to the age that I don't need no club with I done been some of the best and biggest nightclubs in the world. Give me a bar with some 40s and 50s, and maybe it's probably only like 2 or 3 30-year-olds in there where they over pour your drink. They playing a mixture of the blues and some R&B music, and I'm not talking about this newfangled ass shit. You know, some good old 70s and 80s and R&B motherfuckers crooning and singing and begging for pussy and begging for forgiveness. That's what the fuck I'm talking. Where motherfuckers know how to be gentlemanly and women know how to be ladily. Just made up a word, y'all. The word of the day is ladily. Motherfuckers come in and talk shit, and you might have some men playing some spades in one corner, you know, and just having a good time. Shit. I think I told y'all the other day about how nowadays motherfuckers don't even get dressed to go out. How's that, y'all? Ugh. Let's go put these up in my living room. And if you're from a city, like a big city, oh, damn, this one broke too. Fuck. my second succulent that done broke? Look at this. Now I gotta put that motherfucker in some water. But anyway, you know, I just, with age comes wisdom and maturity. It's, it's really funny because the other night, I think I had told Maddie or something. I forgot what was going on. And I was like, shit, it was a Thursday night. That was ladies' night. Motherfuckers used to get suited and booted to go out on Thursday. Motherfuckers get up to go to work on motherfucking Friday and be back out in the streets on Friday having a good time. These motherfuckers don't even have a good time anymore. Motherfucker. I can't believe my succulent. This makes me very upset. Yeah, but when I told Maddie was like, "We don't have anything," and it's really fucked up. I hate to say it. These kids don't have no good parties. And they want to call us old. Call us what you want to. Fuck. I'm trying to get this out of here, y'all. And you know what else is sad? So this past weekend, there was a concert here in Chicago. It was a little Dirk concert. Hey, BJ Dance, what's up, baby? It was a little Dirk concert. And 3 people got shot. And one of the people passed away. He was like an 18 or 19-year-old white kid. I don't know what happened, but him and 2 others got shot. At a fucking concert. These kids can't even go out and have a good time. Now, some parent sent their child to go see Little Dirk to have a good time, and this child ends up not coming home. It didn't happen inside the United Center. It happened outside the United Center. But it's just it's the principle behind it. You know? It's the principle. Let's see. Girl, of course not. Of course not. Now, Stevie Wonder's gonna be here sometime in November. Allegedly, it's another farewell concert. I get so sick of these people telling everybody this they farewell concert and they don't go no motherfucking where, and you buy a fucking ticket and you go all to find out 2 years from now they doing another fucking concert. I'm like, nigga, I thought you was leaving. Okay, y'all, so I put my succulent in here. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it at in my kitchen. Because I got one succulent there. Let me put this other succulent. Because my other succulent broke too. And I've been keeping it in this damn little Tupperware container. But I'm gonna put it in here. I just gotta remember to keep these waters. I'm trying to see if this motherfucker gonna root. And it don't look like it's rooting. I wonder if it's too much water. Okay, that's cute. See if I cut this, maybe it'll root. Yeah, the kid comes to go to a concert and gets killed. Just senseless. Now, what's crazy is my husband does not work rap concerts. He worked at one rap concert. One. And a fight broke out. And a 15-year-old girl decided to bite my husband. And he said after that, he was never working any more rap concerts ever again.
Yeah.
And what's even crazy is he worked the Maxwell concert about 2 weeks ago. And he said they got to a fight at the Maxwell concert. Who in the fuck gets into into a fight at a Maxwell concert? Who? Hopefully I can get my little ticket to go see Steve. Yeah, she bit him in the hand. Yeah, to go get a tetanus shot and everything. Because she was in the concert. Maybe probably a little bit too turned up. Gotta watch who you bite. But she bit him. Her husband came home, blood all over me. What the fuck? He was like, I'll never work another concert, ever rap concert ever again. Let's see.
Ah, what is this again? Yeah, like that.
Gotta cut these down just a little. Aston, shut the fuck up. Your father's asleep. You act like you fighting a real damn war. Let's see. How's that? Now I gotta find somewhere to put this. I will leave it in here. Just gotta maneuver some shit around. Oh, picking up the little things that shot on the floor. Okay. Gonna have to do some maneuvering of some things. Hold on. Okay, so I put the banana hammock right there, which means this leaves space for my beautiful bouquet of flowers. Okay, so how's this? Isn't that pretty? The things that make me happy. I feel like the Black Martha Stewart sometimes. I love flowers. I love arranging flowers. Now we just have to find somewhere to put this little guy. And when the sun comes in here tomorrow morning, and it's just gonna be perfect. Or maybe I should switch these out. Aston, I see you making a face. And where's my candle? Where's my pumpkin candle? I see it. I see you conveniently tried to hide it. Okay, real quick. The plant that the flowers that's back here, go put that on the living room table, and the one that's on the living room table, take up. Well, I don't know. You think I should leave? I think I should leave it back here. Okay, I'll leave it back here. Oops, I gotta wash that bowl. I'll wash my scissors. I gotta find something to put this in. I found a shot glass. But it's dropping. It's dropping to the bottom, y'all. See? We don't want that. I know what to do, though. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. And I just put the banana hammock over here. I need to ask and decide to take my pumpkin candles. It was a 3-pack when I got it at Costco a few weeks ago. You know, I'm really feeling like maybe this one should go in the kitchen. I'm gonna take this back to the kitchen. We're gonna do a swap-a-roo. Oh, that's better. Do we have any toothpicks?
The wooden ones?
Yeah,
Huh.
I got some. I just don't know where they are. And I'm gonna take these flowers and put them in the living room. That looks better. I love Harmony. And I gotta find my wooden toothpicks. But I'm probably not gonna try to find them tonight. Just left it. Oh shit, I don't want it to go that far down in here. There. Okay, set that there. Hey buddy, when you finish Sonic the Hedgehog and it, grab mama a cup of hot coffee and bring it to the lady lounge, please. Thank you. Okay, let me wipe off my little tiny island.
Mom, they go on the app about you. Trust. Now I'm just trying to get them in trouble in order to.
Well, don't do that.
I like self confidence.
Don't. The world is full of enough conflicts.
Yes, but that's as long as it's between me and my homies, confidence always arrives.
Okay.
I like being ignorant.
Please don't say that, Esther.
I like
Give the cat and give the cat
Is this
that's a new one.
this a new one? Is there an old one that you have?
Yeah, I used all of it today.
Oh, okay.
And give the cat some fresh water. Like pour that water literally out. And get one of those bottles of Saratoga water. I think there's 4 of them. Put them all in the refrigerator. Get that out of your mouth. Okay. Okay. Back up to my lady land. Oh, the only part of the world in this house that is exclusively mine. And yours. The lady lounge. Yeah, but how was you guys' day? How's everyone's day been? Anything happen? Anything new? Did you buy anything? Do you want to buy something? Um, you know, you got to see Billy Ocean. Caribbean Queen, sharing and hearts that beat as one. Oh, baby, oh, no more love on the run. That was my shit. That was my shit. Billy Ocean had his curl and everything. Everyone had a curl back then. I hate to even tell you all, I had a Jerry curl at one time. But my curl just never act right. I don't know what it was. It just seemed like certain people's curls just curled better. Oh, you took some pictures with them? Send them to me. Let me see them. That's cool. I just want to it's here like November 6th at the United Center. That is his last show of his tour. I would love to see him in concert. He's working the concert. He gets to see it for free, but unfortunately, he can't even sneak me in. He has to buy a ticket. And I told him on a bullshit ticket, like, I want a ticket. Like, come on. Come on, man. I'm like, yeah, I want a good ticket, like a $300 ticket. And guess what? And you know how he'll get it? 'Cause he don't know. He has an American Express card. Mm-hmm. See, when the mail came and I got it, I was like, this feel like a credit card. You know, because they come in the inconspicuous envelopes. And I looked through the little plastic part, and I seen American Express. Yeah, sure did. And I act like I just put the mail all together. And I put it on where he get the mail. So he don't know that I know that he got it. And he put the card in his credit card holder. Yeah. I guess he thought he was gonna blend that motherfucker in with the rest of it. American Express card holders can get good treatment with the ticket. So tomorrow, since I cooked a good dinner tonight and our house is immaculately clean, and I'm gonna make salmon tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna ease that in there. So you're gonna get that ticket and he gonna give me an excuse. And I'm gonna be like, but you just got an American Express card. You know, American Express card holders get good tickets through the box office. He would be upset because I guess he didn't think I knew it. But I knew it. And I want to go see Stevie. I'm never seen perform. I want Stevie Wonder perform on TV. And if you watch it on TV and you at home jamming, could you imagine seeing it in person? Like having him sing Part-Time Lover or Ass? I might cry, y'all. If I go dead ass, I might cry. I gotta really work on this. I want to see this. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get my hair done, nails done, everything did. I gotta get it done. I don't even have to be cute going to see Stevie Wonder because I want to be comfortable. I have no heels and none of that shit. But I would love to see Stevie Wonder, man. And see Stevie Wonder still sing like he used to sing back in the days. You know how some people get old and they singing don't be the same as it used to be? Stevie still sing the same. I would love to see Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is one of my most favorite singers. You saw Stevie on wow, you saw Stevie in Las Vegas. You're a lucky fucking woman, man. I would love to see Stevie Wonder. I was just like, I ain't even gotta have like I ain't even gonna be a bitch about it. I can't be up in the nosebleed section. I can't be like too high up. That's just too much. Just if he just like if he could just give me the ticket to see Stevie Wonder, that'd be so great. That's crazy. And just to hear him sing all his songs, Lord have mercy. I've seen some concerts in my days. And if I get to see Stevie Wonder, that will be up there on like it will be up there with like some of the top concerts I've ever been to. Top concerts. I've seen the Grateful Dead. I've been to Rolling Stones. I've seen Phil Collins. I've seen Guns N' Roses. I've seen Aerosmith. I've seen Barbara Streisand. I can't even think. It's been a lot. But you know who else I want to see? Mariah Carey's having a Christmas concert, and she's coming to Chicago. She'll be out and about Rosemont Horizon. I love Mariah Carey's Christmas album. She is slowly thawing. She's slowly thawing. Because all I want for Christmas for you is you. I could listen to that shit over and over and over again. Girl, I seen Barbara Streisand in New York at Madison Square Garden. You know, I always say Barbara Streisand's my mother. That's a long-standing thing in my family. I always say her and Martha Stewart. So I love them. I actually met Martha Stewart. Long story, different day. But I met Martha Stewart at the Motown Cafe in New York. She came in with Dr. J. I bullshit you not. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was crazy. But I do love Stevie Wonder. You know who I really wouldn't have mind seeing in concert? Aretha Franklin. I never got to see Aretha Franklin. I probably, as far as like my all-time favorite singers, Aretha Franklin, first and foremost. Barbara Streisand. Donna Washington. Nancy Wilson. Etta James. You got Aretha. I love Gladys. I love Chaka. I love Whitney. It's just something Aretha, man. Aretha. When I used to drink, and I mean drink, you all know how I used to drink. I could sit in here and just listen to Aretha. Aretha she had that oomph. Aretha Franklin was a bad motherfucker. I love Aretha Franklin. Now, I never loved Celine Dion. Never seen her concert. But I seen her perform. Hey, Essie, how are you? Blessings, how are you? I seen her perform. What you call that? My Heart Will Go On. I seen her perform at, I think it was the MTV Movie Awards, and she performed it with that necklace from the fucking movie. She was in the audience. She didn't have on the necklace. When she got ready to perform, she had on the necklace. When she came off stage and came back in the audience, she didn't have on the necklace. Word was, when she came off stage, the people who actually own the company that owns the necklace, which was either Tiffany's or Harry Winston, had armed security, and they took it and took it back. They locked it up somewhere. Like, it was just really cool. And fucking Celine could sing, man. I love Celine Dion. Ever since she came out, when I first heard Celine Dion, she was like, "You were my strength when I was weak. You were my," and I was just like, "Who is this woman?" And I was just like, I love her so much. I really love Celine, but my all-time favorite is Aretha. And you saw Diana Ross in Chicago. I love Diana Ross. Diana Ross is the diva, but she's not Aretha. Diana is Diana and Aretha is fucking Aretha. You know, I love, girl, I can't hold no note. I love Aretha Franklin. I don't know, she just does something to me. And but then, you know, I grew up in a house with music. You know, it was nothing for my dad to be playing Thelonious Monk or Charlie Parker, Ella Fitzgerald, you know, Amma Jamal. We grew up listening to some, in my house, heavy jazz, you know, music. My parents had a restaurant. Have you heard of Phoebe Snow? And why does that name sound familiar? When music was music, you ain't never fucking lied about that. Why do I know that name, Phoebe Snow? Oh, on one. Why does that name sound so freaking familiar? Mm, mm, mm. You know, when I get off of here, I'm gonna be like Googling who is Phoebe Snow. But I love music. You know, I just, oh, hey, cat, what's going on? My cat's up here. Okay. I love you too. These newfangled ass kids, y'all, they ain't got the music we had. They don't have the entertainment we had. They don't even have a sense of style or clothes. They, all the boys wear tight jeans. I'm surprised any of these kids can even make any babies. These boys with little jeans be so tight, just cutting off all the circulation to their little balls. Just no sense of style. Motherfuckers don't even wear socks anymore. So if they ain't wearing socks, I know they ain't got no good ass music. I gotta put this up. Hold on. You know, I don't like leaving dishes in my dish drain. That irritates me greatly. I gotta sit down to read. Hold on. Because I'm navigating through the dark. It's dark. Hold on. Let me sit down. You met Dionne Warwick in Las Vegas. Damn, Patrice, you just meet everybody, man. And I like Dionne Warwick, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Dionne just strikes me as that mean auntie. And y'all know I cry easy. So she just strikes me as the auntie that would say some real wild shit to you and make you be like, okay, auntie, okay, TT. And then you go in the bathroom, like just sit on the toilet. And you might have to shed a few tears because she might say some old deep, profound ass shit that just cut too much fucking deep. But I love Dionne. And you know, they said there's a biopic that they're going to be making, and Tiana Taylor allegedly is supposed to play her, and I think that would be so perfect, so perfect. But I love Aretha. I love Aretha. Her music just, it's something about her lyrics that like really resonate with me. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Feelgood. You listen to the lyrics. She said she didn't need nothing. She got a man named Dr. Feelgood. He takes care of all my pains and my ills. She said, don't send me no doctor filling me up with all those pills. Whoever that man was she wrote about, that's some shit. You know, have to play shit. What? Man, Donnie Simpson's parents had a record store? Whoa, that's deep. That's dope too. You know what I want you all to try to find? I forgot the fucking name of it. And I told you all about it when I watched it, but it was about Stax Records. This is when it was like a 3 or 4 part like documentary. It either came on Showtime or HBO. It was one of them. But that's where I found out that Otis, nah, the man who sings sitting on the dock, Otis Wilson, Otis Redding, sitting in the morning sun. Him, y'all know when he died, y'all know he was only like 26 or 27 years old. The man who sings on the dock of the bay. I was for sure and shocked he was that young when he died. Patrice, didn't I call you and was like, yo, Otis Wilson, isn't that his name? Otis Wilson? Or Otis Redding? I think Otis Wilson played football here in Chicago. But nevertheless, I was like 26, 27. That brother looked a good 36, 37 years old. But he was a grown ass, old looking dude. Otis Redding. Yeah, he died in a plane crash. But I didn't know he was only like 26 or 27 when he died because he was giving me a strong 37. He's giving me and he made some good songs. He just wasn't here long enough. He wasn't here long enough. But just watching the documentary about Stax Records and um, Isaac Hayes was on Stax Records. And do you all know that Isaac Hayes won? He was the first black man. Okay, I'm back. I told y'all my fucking internet at nighttime hinky as fuck. But I was saying that Isaac Hayes was like the first black guy to like win an Academy. I think it was an Academy Award for the soundtrack for Superfly. Amazing soundtrack. You know, they're just so dope, you know, so dope. They called him Black Jesus, man. Who is the man that's something, 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 something? Chef. Can you dig it? That was that the soundtrack. I'm telling you, they don't even make soundtracks like they used to for fucking movies, man. They fucking don't. I met Ashford and Simpson. Diana, Gladys, Low Ballard, grocery store. Shut up. At the grocery store? Wow. Wow. But shit, she took they all took the time to speak. They weren't all highfalutin and shit like and they was doing their own damn grocery shopping. That you know, that's just one. Any like mega mega star. I mean Madonna, and Madonna's an old head. But like seriously, if I had ever met like Aretha Franklin, I think I would have passed out. I would have completely fangirled the fuck out. Like, and I've met a lot of celebrities and shit, and I ain't never fangirled out. But Aretha, I would probably fangirl out. When I seen Martha Stewart, I wanted to. And my then husband was like, no. I was just looking at her. But I did speak to her. I conveniently walked past her and said hi. And that's all I said. I wanted to touch her. Okay. I wanted to see if she smelled like fresh baked cinnamon cookies. You know, I love Martha Stewart. Fuck. I love her. Damn, what am I sitting on? Yeah, I love Martha Stewart. But like if I met if I had ever met Aretha Franklin, I probably would have passed out. It probably wouldn't have been one of those things. I would have started crying and shit. I might have started shaking. And you know who else I would do that with too? It would probably be Diana Ross. Mm-hmm. It would probably be one of those crying and shaking things like, oh my God. And you know, I would probably say, oh my God, like a million times. What? Now you hate to be like, whoa, that's cool, but hey, that's cool. I'll ask you later what your cousin did to end up in the Fed joint. That's interesting. But yeah, I would have totally fangirled out. Like I literally laid when Miss Franklin passed away, I literally laid in my bed all day long and watched her whole funeral and cried. I was just like, why Aretha gotta go? You know, and she was just so dope, you know. Have you all ever heard her sing it's an opera song that Luciano Pavarotti, okay, so the story has it. Luciano Pavarotti was supposed to perform and he wasn't able to perform this song. It's called Messe Dorma. And he wasn't able to perform it. So Aretha performed Messe Dorma for him. And you all can look it up. Absolutely fantastic performance. Like, just think about it, making the hair stand up on my arms. Aretha killed it. Besame Dorma. Yeah, I mean, she just, ugh. You cried when Whitney and Mike and Prince died. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna even lie to you. I was sad when Whitney died. I was sad when Prince died. But when Michael died, you would have thought like someone in my family passed away. I cried so hard that when I woke up the next morning after crying and crying, my eyes were puffy. And y'all know I'm yellow, so it looked like somebody two-pieced me, like bloop, bloop, bloop. Just cried my ass off. Cause I was just like, Michael Jackson, I know you lying, you know. And fucking TMZ confirmed it. Then it was like all on World News Tonight and shit, and they were preempting programs and shit to say Mike was gone. I was like, that just don't sound right. That just don't sound right. Like, the fuck? Michael? Gone? It just, ugh, that broke my fucking heart. I live one block from Barry Gordy's mansion. I pass it all the time. He had to move to California. He had moved to California by then. Troy had, what? Wow. And I mean, just for like people growing up in the Motor City, in the home of Motown, like they're, at a certain age, especially like their parents' ages, you know what I mean? They got to hear that and see and feel that music first. Marvin Gaye, Amy Winehouse died. I cried when Amy died, and when Marvin Gaye died. But I remember my mother was so sad. Like, it's crazy. I even remember the course happened. I do remember that I the phone rang and my mother's friends called her and told her that Marvin Gaye had been killed, and my mother was like, "Oh my God." And I was just like, ran in there where she was, and our housekeeper ran in. We were like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "Marvin Gaye is dead." And my mother loved Marvin Gaye. Loved Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye, phenomenal artist, you know, just he was just shit. We don't we don't have that anymore. There are some newer, artists that are really truly musically based, you know what I mean? But don't nothing hit like that older music. They don't even have songs, they don't even have baby making songs anymore. They don't. What? That's crazy. See, I didn't even know Marvin Gaye had a sister. I did. It's just the times done changed. Music done changed, you know, um, and it's more so the R&B music, because country music people still country, you know, rock motherfuckers still making they, solid ass rock songs and shit. What happened to our shit? What happened to our shit? Okay. We don't None of this new music will move you to want to make love. make you want to make a baby. Nothing. It's no imagination behind it. It's no more chase. There's no more songs of men chasing women and one, a woman longing and loving for a man. There's no stories anymore behind the music that comes out. Like that song, what's dude's name? Lenny Wilkins. I cry, oh. You felt that song. You felt that song deep down. And if you had never been hurt in your life, by a love interest, you knew he was hurt. Lenny Williams, thank you on one. And thank you, Patrice. You knew he was hurt. You could hear it in the moaning of his voice. That nigga said, I drove, the motherfucker said, I drove past your house and your lights was on or some shit like that. He was lightweight stalking. That motherfucker said, I called your phone 3 million times. He said, I watched TV. The TV went off. TV don't even go off anymore. Remember back in the days, the American flag would come up and the Star Spangled Banner would come on? That shit don't happen no more. That shit don't happen. That nigga said, and I cry, oh. He was sad. I remember being a kid hearing the song and was like, oh, he's so sad. Why he's so sad? And then I got older and I got grown. So I thought I was grown and I thought I was in love. And my little heart got broke. And I understood what he was wailing about in that song. They just don't make music like that no more. And it's sad. It's sad. And then all these young people always want to tell us how old. Oh, that's old. My kids. Oh, that's old. That's old. That's old. I don't like to call it old. I like to call it better. I like to call it more refined. I like to call it classy, imaginative. Because I don't know what the fuck they got. Yes. Your daughter 53 years old on one? Goddamn, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking, shit. Hell, I'm 53. And I remember those songs. I remember when Grace Jones pull up to my bumper, baby. What? Oh, no, I'm not 70 yet. Girl, I hope I see it 70, 80, 90. I really do. I really do. But I remember pull up to my bumper, baby. Being a kid and hearing it on the radio and shit. You realize that shit when you get older, what the fuck. What Grace was saying. Pull up to my bumper, baby. In your long black limousine. Pull up to it. I'm like, now you think about it, like, whoa, we were really listening to that. We were really listening to that shit when we were kids. And we had no idea. But then your parents didn't want you to hear the Ray, not the Ray Charles, what's his name? The Richard Pryor album. But we were listening Jersey shit. And then Sheena Easton came out with that damn song Sugar Walls. And I'd be in my room. Inside my sugar walls. Didn't know what the fuck a sugar wall was. Had no idea. And then you get grown and you find out she talking about a lady region. So you're just like, those songs are actually provocative back then. You didn't realize what the fuck you were listening to. Damn. If I could remember the name of this song, I'll tell you. But somebody, I was reading, the song Lost and Turned Out. It's about a pimp and a hoe. It's about a pimp and a hoe. You don't believe me? Go on Spotify, find the song Lost and Turned Out, go to the lyrics and read the lyrics. It's about a pimp and a hoe. Yeah. Just listen to the words. Another day, got distracted along the way to grandmother's house. A wolf and she was clothed. It's about a pimp and a hoe. Listen to the song. He wants to buy a new Seville. Yep. What the song is about. When I get off of here, I'm telling y'all, go pull up the words, the lyrics to Lost and Turned Out, and you'll see it is about a pimp and a hoe. She walked into her grandmama's house and she met the wrong dude. And now she's lost and turned out. A turnout is a bitch fresh to the streets. Read the lyrics. See, here in the Lady Lounge, we decipher shit and we get down to the bottom of song. Yeah, I'm telling you. Read the lyrics. What was I watching? Or what was I reading? I do not, a lot of times, a lot of information about things that I get it like off of little articles or something that pops up on Facebook. And I know I seen that shit on Facebook that Lost and Turned Out was about a pimp and a hoe. And I was just like, I called somebody and told them, like, yo, did you know Lost and Turned Out about a pimp and a hoe? Just another useless Roxanne knowledge thing. But look up the words. That's tonight's homework, you guys. When we get off of here, look up that song, Lost and Turned Out. Find the lyrics. Listen to the song first. But you know what you can do on Spotify? You can listen to the lyrics. I mean, you can listen to the song, and if you hit something, you can see the lyrics as they sing it. Read that shit and get back to me. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. But all in all, I think we have had a beautiful evening. Remember, you guys, I want you all to still check out the book, The Davenports. If you have not yet got your first Davenport book, remember you can listen to it on Audible. It's called The Davenports. I also put something about the Davenports. A young lady did a review of the Davenports on YouTube a year ago, and I shared it, and I'm going to be sharing some more. The new Davenport book comes out November 12th. It is about a wealthy Black family back at the turn of the century here in Chicago. Very interesting, very well written. I think you all would like it. So check it out because I want us to have a nice diatribe and discuss the book. So that's it. Or is that it? Should I just, I think I need to go. That's my thinking face. I'm gonna season this fish so I don't have to. I'm gonna let the seasoning sit in this salmon tonight, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Cause I'm not making. Only thing I gotta make is some more of those little bread balls. Cause we ate the other ones, and then I packed some for my husband's lunch. Cause we still got rice. Cause I made plenty of rice tonight, and we still got some LaSour sweet peas, tiny sweet peas. We still got vegetables. All I gotta do tomorrow is put that fish in the oven. So I'm gonna season that shit tonight, pop that shit in the oven tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap it in parchment paper, and it's gonna go in the oven. And that's gonna be dinner for tomorrow. But I want y'all to see if you're gonna read the book, The Davenports. If you need to slide into my DM and ask me any questions about the book, The Davenports, please do at Roxy's Lady Lounge on Instagram. And don't forget, homework assignment tonight. Listen to the song Lost and Turned Out and read the motherfucking lyrics. And once you read it, you can also slide in my DM and be like, bitch, it is a song about a pimp and a hoe. Okay? And on that note, I would like to thank everyone who stopped by. I would like to thank On One. Thank you, On One. I appreciate you. You always come by and grace us with your presence. Big sister, OG Patrice, the OG of the lounge. Thank you so much once again. I would like to thank Miss Essie Berry for stopping by. And this was your first time here, and I appreciate you coming by. And you're always welcome in the Lady Lounge. My girl, BJ Dez. Thank you so much, my sweet lady, for stopping by. Do the right thing. That's my girl, and I love her to death. And she's always here. Always helpful and always insightful. My love Bug, my Miss Bug. Thank you so much for stopping by, my buggy baby. Thank you, thank you. And I really think that's it. Y'all know I don't be having no whole bunch of people in here. I hope everyone did the courtesy of hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys' presence, and I appreciate your time. You all have a beautiful morning. Get some rest. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk some shit about what, I don't know. I'll figure out something. But check out that song and get back to me. So good night, good night, good night. And I will talk to you good people later on today. Peace.